Time to do that all over again, I guess. God dang it, I have to fix the eyebrow again. Ugh. Stupid. Almost forgot. I know, I'm alive. Okay. Yeah, that was annoying. I have to do everything again, and I don't like having to restart stuff. Yeah, I guess I'll stop talking about the virus. It bothered my computer, I guess. It's okay, it'll be better this time, somehow. I don't know how, but it will. Whatever, does it look fine? This side. Okay, yeah, it still looks better. Okay. So I'm going to save that part, so I'm going to do that again. Yeah. That is troublesome. Like, I'm just concerned that it's going to affect a lot more things than just E3. E3 I'm fine, 'cause I watch at home, but, like, that's just me. If you go, then that sucks. Since I watch E3 at home anyway, it's, like, not much different. But it's still a concerning issue that should be acknowledged. Okay. Game's done quick, yeah, it's gonna be a oof. Okay, let's not crash this time, okay, computer? I'd be pretty sick of you. What? Yeah, I mean, E3 kind of isn't needed, technically, but it's still cool to have something like that every year. Like, everyone still looks forward to it. I mean, I think Nintendo kind of does a really cool thing with updates now and then via video. So I'm literally saving every, like, minute now. I don't want to get it to crash. But I think my computer's less, heated right now, so I think it's okay. I'm really... I mean, everything that happens at E3 is, it's like, again, this is probably too soon for people that, like, really love it and are going, but, I don't know, I feel like, never mind, it's a big conference, everybody goes to it, we just watch the show. I can't say anything, like, it isn't a waste of time, really. People go and they get to try out the games and stuff, so it's not a big issue. I was going to say it's just a bunch of developers talking and then saying nothing and then showing a big trailer that's not even a gameplay trailer of their games, so we have no idea what to expect. I'm really like, I could just do the line art of this eye, but I'm coloring it like a whole shape. Okay. Please don't crash. It's really dope. Yeah, I know. I mean, performance is important and all, but like, it has to look interesting and fun. I'm tired of the same, like, boring styles of all these games. Like, if it has to look realistic, then it's better in some capacity, or you're more mature. I'm tired of that thought process, really. No one's saying that, but it's just what came to my mind. And there is someone saying that. I'm just saying. I brought it up for no reason. I mean, there's some remasters that like capture the classic feeling of the games before, but like in the HD style, which is fine. That's because the game holds up. Like Resident Evil. You know, try to. There we go. Save. In case the freaking computer crashes again. God, that's gonna work in like an hour. Alright. I think I only have time to finish the line art. Especially with how picky I am with it. I actually didn't warm up either, so I'm kind of. That doesn't look right. I need a PC. That way this doesn't happen that often. I'm really spending a lot of time on these facial features. It looks good. I didn't want to get rid of that. That was fine. No, that was okay. Just gonna apply a little bit of a cleft chin there. I think I just need to strengthen the lines around the cheekbone. Okay. And the eyebrow. Brow ridge. Those are three parts besides the alignment. Xbox gonna do a digital event now? I don't know. Are they? Save. You know I don't care about Xbox that much. Oh, so Xbox. Okay. They said, are they? I was like, I don't know. Probably. I mean, I'll watch the event. It's just, yeah, whatever. Ubisoft is going to make Assassin's Creed 17. I don't know why I make fun of that when those games aren't bad, I heard. Just get a bad rep. Hold on. Why does not feel as thick? Oh, LeRon. Gotta make my line brush thicker. There we go. It's better. Oh, this is a nice curve. Ooh. That's pretty good, actually. I'm gonna keep that. Stick this to the end of the eyebrow. Try to avoid this tangent. I don't want these two touching right here. Okay. I mean, I didn't avoid it right here. Shoot. That's fine. Ooh, that's gonna be an issue. It's hard to avoid these tangents with the eye lines. You know, eyebrows, God. Yep. This is gonna get rid of that line, not gonna make it overlap. I guess it solves the issue. Okay. This one, on the other hand, this is gonna be tough. I should just omit. Yikes. Probably gonna have to get rid of this eyebrow. Would that even be an issue? I can always re-add it later if I need to, if I want to. Not a huge deal. Okay, so this slightly in front. You change this shape more rounded. Save. Use OCs over there. God, man, it's hard to avoid these things. Thank you, Ronald. I think they're fun to try to see how I would draw them. Like seeing how I would take on each design of each shape. I did take a little bit of a liberty here. There's a lot more going on in this area right here, but I just simplified it to a little, what's her name, Negra twirl. I did feel like I didn't capture quite as much of the sass feel, but I guess I thought about changing something, but I was like, nah, I'm fine. Let's just get this done with. Try my own thing. What do you mean by that? I mean, I did do your character a little bit different, Ronald. I didn't give her the under thing. Just give her a sleeveless shirt. If it doesn't work one-to-one, do something else your own take. I mean, what doesn't work about your? I mean, I'm just doing my own interpretation of the thing. Like, I feel like everything can work on itself. I'm just not gonna take like such a big liberty that like it completely changes the character, you know. The bee costume? Yeah, I just made that a shirt. It was originally like my original plan was to still make it a striped shirt. It's just I couldn't figure out how to make it a striped shirt. Why am I spending so much time on that line? Okay. Yeah, and I looked up a reference of T-shirt from the side profile, and I think I got what I wanted. That happened with the Alpha's OC as well, because God, what am I trying to say? I couldn't figure out like what kind of jacket he was going for, so I looked up like a jean jacket or something, and that's what I got out of it. What scene is he? Oh, this is Azina, obviously. Yeah. My version of this. Yeah, I mean, I felt that fit, kind of, a little bit. He's like this... Just from the stuff I've read. Yeah, protagonist here. I was going for a strong main character, kind of like girl you don't want to mess with. But not like super exaggerated tier, just like someone that's at least athletic. Because of how adventurous she is. Everybody else to shine first. Okay. I don't think I was gonna... I was thinking of any kind of Mary Sue things. For Mary Sue character, I think like, they just get everything they want. They're already good at what they do. Blah blah blah. She'll get heated a lot more. Yeah, that's good. That's the character wants something, and they have to work up to it. They don't always win. You gotta think, how's this character get past this situation? They somehow do. One thing I appreciate about Demon Slayer and My Hero is that there's a lot of, well, I guess recent My Hero, before like they're just kind of destroying everybody as like new students. And I guess this is already established, so I don't care anymore. But like sometimes I think of the villain and I'm like, dude, this guy's broken. How are they gonna overcome this? And they find out a clever way to get past him. More of Demon Slayer, because My Hero kind of, I don't know. I feel like Overhaul could have like took someone apart really easily, but he just didn't. Oh shoot, did I spoil My Hero? I mean, not like... God, of course, everybody's gonna know that though. No one's watching these. Cheapo conceived. I feel like finding like secondary weaknesses that they kind of hint at is one of those things they can do. Like just overpowering them is kind of like lame. And I need to study more storytelling and film study stuff. 'Cause I don't know exactly the rules that you want to make with it, but there are certainly some rules to follow, some key fundamental storytelling rules. There wasn't even a fight at all. Well, it depends. That it has to it has to be that kind of tone for that kind of story, though. Like if it's like built up super seriously, and that happens, then I don't. Like some people will find that underwhelming or something. But if it's like silly, like you're clearly not supposed to like be intimidated by them. Okay, then if you go for that tone, then yeah, that's totally fine. It's up your alley. See, I was just comparing everything to like My Hero and Demon Slayer and a bunch of random shonen anime. Demon Slayer's okay. I know. God, man, that's been like 50 years in line art sometimes. Okay, this part's gonna be tedious. I'm gonna get that way. Part twists kind of like a Frito. Line 2. Oh boy. Yeah, most people would probably critique me and be like, yeah, you take too long with line art, just go. Make a line and go. But right now I'm just like, dude, I just want to make this like look as good as possible for my friends. I'm sorry. It's a skill I'll develop as I go on. Actually, I think I really didn't define this well. It's kind of vague what happens there. What do you mean, wait, what? Wait, what? What was I saying about line art? Or about Demon Slayer? Well, there's this thing. Like, a lot of the critiques I would get as a student in college was that I spent too much time trying to perfect things. Like, they told me I should just disable the Command Z button because it kind of ruins, it just ruins, I don't know, like it's something that like makes you unconfident. Basically, you're getting rid of lines, you're not leaving them, and you're not like trying to get better at like being, God, what am I trying to say? being accurate or whatever. So, I mean, I could just leave them, but like sometimes I just don't want to leave them because, again, this is a commission. It's not like I'm trying to practice. I mean, I am practicing, but it's an excuse. So technically, I'd say it's kind of bad for you to do the way I kind of do it and like Command Z over and over again to get the line. But then again, I have a stabilizer. I don't know why I'm being too fast with it. And I could practice, again, doing this in one stroke, say. Let me do that line over again, as an example. Starting off thin, and then making it thicker, and then, yeah, make my brush bigger for that. See, I'm not that great at it. When you're animating and stuff, there's like the time limit. You can't be spending a bunch of time on line art for each frame. But then again, that's why most shows have like just really thin line art with no line weight, because that would take a lot of time to like do that. Yeah, that one's better. That's about what I would do, but I always do a second pass anyway. And this is just for style purposes, I guess. Yeah, that was something that my professor said like 50 million times. They would see me draw and they'd be like, Ron, you're like not thinking before you draw. You just kind of draw pictures and then like spend 50 years trying to clean them up. Which is true. It's hard, man. That's why I say I like work like a sculptor or a painter, because I don't... God dang it. I spend a lot of time trying to fix things. I guess sculpting is subtractive, so that wouldn't be the same example. How do you work like? I don't know. What do you think? I'm not calling you that. Why would I call you the board guy from Venus Lady? Nothing that really makes me think that. I mean, I guess I'm not thinking it. I guess I work like I'm still learning how to. Like I don't know exactly what I'm drawing until I figure it out between my sketch. That's why you practice doing poses and stuff, so you don't have to always be lost. That's how I feel. Let me save this before I try to open up a new file, for example. It's 1:17. I have to work at 2 o'clock. I live 5 minutes away from my job, so. Let me use an example. my final lines for that look like that. But I think it started off extremely lost gesture. Like, I had no idea where I was going here. That's from a different page. So then I cleaned that up to that. I guess I changed the face midway through. Yeah, that turned into that because I cleaned it up. Because I spend a lot of time cleaning it up to know exactly where I want to go. I mean, if you want to. That's just my process. I mean, everybody works differently. But right now, I think I should be focusing on working directly from what I have to fixing things when I'm doing final stuff. Because I work kind of too slow. Especially if I'm going to work in production. Depending on what I want to do, at least. So yeah, I do first gesture lines, then I clean it up. Sometimes I do mid cleanup. I fix the gesture because sometimes you lose a lot when you try to clean it up, and then I try to put the same energy from the gesture into my final lines, and then I finalize it because I know exactly where I want to go. That's why I clean it up so much. But not everybody recommends that, so. I mean, this one I just cleaned it all up. I didn't have a predetermined thing for that. What is this? Okay. What's what? Also, sometimes I just forget to make the neck go through the back. There's Sketch, that was your character. I already posted that a while ago. Oh, that was my character. Never mind. Okay, I have to hurry up. I don't have much time left. I think that's not. It's more subtle than that. Oh, I drew against my body so hard there. God, man, what am I missing here? It's better. Okay, she has this cool strap thing going on there. Oh yeah, this is... Yeah, her shirt is in front space. It's not wrapped tightly around. It's really loose. I really want to divide the bottom of the canvas. There we go. Oh yeah, shoot, Marvel was supposed to come back, wasn't it? Yeah. Again, that whole World Tour thing was supposed to happen this year. Hope nothing bad happens to it. I just hope it all passes soon, or at some point. World 2. Long. Okay. Kind of implication of the clavicle right here. Not the clavicle. Collarbone. Oh god, this might be another tangent again. I'm gonna have to post a video on the Discord about tangents and avoiding them. It's also something I need to learn better. Instead of dividing this negative space, I'm trying to edit this. Ooh, I really don't have time to be working on this for too much longer. That'll be good enough. So 125. Okay, all I have to do. I'm probably definitely only going to finish the line art. Probably definitely. It's two different words. It took me like a million years to freaking get this hair. That spent me so much time. So I wanted to look goofy, but I also wanted to like pretty much work on a staging. I wanted to have good staging and good shapes, but I also wanted it to like look like it works physics-wise. At least kind of. I mean, of course it's not gonna be perfect, but this character's almost a slime girl in a way. Except for it's translucent, it's just cheese. Yeah, when I stream later, I'll just color and see how David feels about his character. It's probably just going to be final touches later. I'm actually very close to being done with the line art here, I just need to edit a few lines and then I'll be a perfectionist later. And yeah, after this, oh god, I've worked till 5, 3 hours. They cut my work schedule. That's why I'm doing commissions. And I have a few errands to run, and then I'll be ready to stream again tonight. Probably won't be feeling it because I'm extremely tired. I'll stop in like 10 or around 10 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna imagine this is... I originally needed to add more music to this playlist, but it takes a lot of time. Look at this, kind of adds a little shadow. I didn't do that on purpose at all. Okay. The lines on the outside are really thick compared to her face. I'll fix that in a minute. Or I guess later, because I'm not going to do that. I have time for that. Let me see. Before I do anything else. God, I wanted to wake up earlier so I can do this early and not be out of time. I just could not get up. It was like 5:30 and I was lying awake. I could not sleep. Then I had stressful dreams about driving and being too short to see where I'm going or hit the gas pedal, which is a common dream I have. Which is why I don't like driving. Just my anxiety of being behind the wheel and I hope people actually like commission me. Like, I hope it's not just like 4 people and then like no one's gonna step up. I hope people catch an eye and be like, hey, I wanna see that guy draw my character or something. That'd be nice. Guess that means I have to work on my branding. It goes a bit viral, and there's a few people that I constantly see. If they retweet my thing, I get like a bunch of tweets, and it goes places. Because 1:30. Okay, don't worry. I work like 10 minutes away from my job, so I'm not like late. All I have to do is slip a shirt on and then walk out the door. Wish this was my job. It's fun. You have your hand. I think you'll see my notifications. Okay. We'll see. I really don't know at this point. I mean, I know of a few people that might want to commission me. But then again, I feel like a lot of mutuals will probably want to do art trades instead. We'll see what happens. This is one of my New Year's resolutions. I'm going to start it. And I feel like I'm tackling a character right now that I was struggling with earlier. And every now and then I get anxious about, shoot, did I do that right? I feel like I did a pretty good job on this one, so I'm not upset. So last year I was trying to like do Ness up in Pokemon. I just could not get her correct at all. Or in any way that I wanted to get her. Who's this? That's very good. They did Guzma. So I'm not gonna do just OCs. I'm gonna do I don't know if someone wants a character in general. This time I did a lot better. I feel like I learned things from looking ahead more, I guess. I don't know. Did I just finish? I think I did. Okay. After a few things, I'm gonna get off. I mean, I wish a few more outside people came to these streams, but I feel like I don't have anything interesting to say since they don't know me. My plan is to eventually do streams where I just practice art. I gotta be a gamer. Maybe. I don't have Elgato or whatever. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna do some streams where I try to like learn things, and maybe that will probably won't attract anybody, but maybe that'll be more interesting than just me autopiloting. Can't see that. This is so light. Are you planning on doing Kingdom Hearts? I might stream my reaction to a Nintendo Direct at some point, if Nintendo themselves don't take it down. Like, no one knows who I am, so what's the point? It would be on one of those reaction compilations. Okay, and I am almost done with this. Did I put that in the wrong way? I'd be really mad if I did. Okay, no I didn't. I'm gonna get up in a couple minutes. Let's make the very outer layer darker. This is like an outline. It flattens it a bit, but it adds a pop if I do it to the very outer layer. Okay. I think that's pretty good for now. I really don't want to go to work, but I have to. Past it wasn't all the way up. Can't wait to get back. Now at least I have something to look forward to while I'm at work. It's even antsy to go back. Finish. Yeah, I think it's about ready. I can give you a bit more. Oof. It's Krauser's theme. Just Beethoven or something. Okay, yeah. So what I'm doing with line art, of course, is not only the shape of the lines, but sometimes I see there's like an S curve in here and then a C curve right here. I try to make that clear. And then I see there's an S curve right here. Small stuff like that. You're still here? Yeah. I'm gonna get off in like a couple seconds, actually. I think I'm about ready to be done. I have to get ready. It's 1:42 and I have like 8 minutes to get out of the house. Okay. Oof. I don't know why I'm ooping yet, but it's fine. The lips, I feel like more volume down here, actually. God, man, it's 9 minutes now. Okay. Looks a bit better now. This is on. It's 1:45. Got it. 15 minutes to get there. Okay. Time management skills we're on. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream. It's time to go. I will continue this later and be very happy and satisfied with it. God, my time management skills are on display now. Yep, alright. God, save me. I don't want to be at work.